The Direwolves of Westeros were an evolutionary cousin to traditional wolves, but larger, more intelligent, and ferocious. While they once lived all over the continent, they were hunted to extinction south of the Wall, yet can still be found beyond it. Direwolves were said to grow as large as ponies and were known as great hunters, traveling in packs, following an alpha leader. It is said that if a direwolf cannot find others of his kind, he would join with regular wolves and take the leadership of the pack. By the reign of King Robert, direwolves had not been seen south of the Wall for 200 years, until Lord Eddard Stark and his companions came across a dead female lying by the road. With her were a litter of wolf pups, 6 in all. Since the direwolf has long been the sigil for House Stark, they took it as a sign, and he gave one of the wolves to each of his 5 legitimate children, and the 6th to his bastard, Jon Snow. With smoke gray fur and yellow eyes, Greywind was the wolf of Robb Stark, firstborn son of Lord Eddard, and heir to Winterfell and the North. Greywind would follow Robb throughout his life, protecting him and helping him grow a fearsome reputation. It is said Greywind killed many men in battle, and was even instrumental in winning the loyalty of House Umbar by attacking Lord Jon Umbar for threatening Robb, thereby winning the respect of the Northern Lord. Before the events of the Red Wedding, Greywind sensed the impending betrayal and attempted to warn Robb by barking at the phrase and acting out. Unfortunately, Robb did not heed his warning and had him tied to the stables during the wedding. After the betrayal of House Bolton and Frey, Greywind was killed. But ever the warrior, the direwolf fought back and was able to kill 4 Frey wolfhounds and rip the arm off a man before falling. Also with grey fur and yellow eyes, Lady was the smallest direwolf of the pups and was given to Sansa Stark, Lord Eddard's eldest daughter. Lady adopted the sophisticated and dainty mannerisms of her owner and was sweet and trusting. Yet when her littermate Nymeria attacked Prince Joffrey on the King's Road, Lady lost her life in retribution. Nymeria had disappeared into the forest, and Queen Cersei ordered Lady killed in her place. Lord Eddard killed the wolf himself to spare her as much pain as possible, and sent the direwolf's body to be buried in Winterfell. There are some who believe the loss of her direwolf left Sansa adrift and more susceptible to hardship. With dark golden eyes and grey fur, Nymeria was the direwolf of young Arya Stark, and she was named after the ancient Rhoynar queen who conquered Dorne. While traveling on the King's Road, Nymeria attacked Joffrey Baratheon as he threatened Arya with a sword. Fearing retribution, Arya sent the direwolf to disappear into the forest, and though they would not see each other again, their bond remained strong. Nymeria went on to lead a great pack of wolves that traveled throughout Westeros, sometimes near Arya, perhaps watching over her. Young Arya Stark also discovered the ability to warg in her dreams, and would sometimes take over the body of her wolf and walk in her skin. With silvery grey fur and yellow eyes, Summer was the wolf of Bran Stark, and when young Bran fell into his coma, Summer spent every moment he could howling by the tower where he slept. When an assassin came for Bran, the direwolf attacked him and tore out his throat. Summer would go on to follow Bran through every danger in his journey, going with him into the north and beyond the Wall. When Bran developed his warging abilities, he most often entered the body of Summer, able to see and experience through his eyes. Summer would save Bran's life many times and would be at his side when he met the three-eyed crow. With black fur and bright green eyes, Shaggydog was the wolf of Little Rickon Stark, the youngest of Lord Eddard's children. The wolf took after the mood of his owner, and when Lord Eddard was killed and Robb marched off to war, Rickon became upset, developing a temper and bad attitude. These emotions transferred over to Shaggydog, and he became angry, lashing out and biting several people of Winterfell. Shaggy even attacked Maester Luwin, only stopping because of the intervention of his littermate, Summer. When Rickon went with Asha to Skagos, Shaggydog followed, ever angry, ready and willing to attack any who might threaten his master. An albino direwolf with white fur and red eyes, Ghost was the wolf of Jon Snow, the bastard son of Lord Eddard Stark. Ghost would follow Jon on his journey to the Wall and would protect him, fighting at his side in the Night's Watch. Though they were separated for some time when Jon went beyond the Wall, they eventually reunited and their bond never diminished. Jon would also discover some warging abilities similar to Arya and would enter Ghost's body in his dreams. Before the betrayal of the Black Brothers at the Wall, Jon's direwolf attempted to warn him, similar to Greywind at the Red Wedding. Ghost barked and lashed out, but Jon did not understand and locked him up in his quarters. Ghost therefore could not protect his master when he was attacked, and for now the direwolf's fate remains unknown.